This is Gray Man Media content.
This is Wolf Takes a Bite, SCP Foundation Week.
Gray Man Media.
Fucking do it. Fucking do it. They can't fucking hold me in this room, John. I can't do it all week. I can't. I already did it once with you last season on Freemason Week. I ain't doing it again. That was weird.
Yes, you were.
I feel like we're in the room.
Oh, from last week's episode?
Fucking great.
Yesterday's episode?
Yes.
Fuck. What is happening?
Wow. Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Day 4.
Yeah. We're not going crazy on this at all. I think this is a far stretch.
Man, I'm trying to stretch too.
I know. I don't feel my buns anymore.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No. Jesus Christ, we have 30 minutes to get the rest of this weekend. So we're talking about SCP-106, the Old Man, a Keter class. SCP-106's true personality is largely unknown, as Foundation personnel and psychologists are unable to perform a psychoanalysis on him due to his unwillingness to talk and difficulties in containing him. In the past, he was an obedient, brave, and helpful man. Mm-hmm. However, once he had undergone this horrendous transformation... What horrendous transformation? There's a paragraph missing here. That's the key. We're missing a paragraph.
Click the link.
Oh my fuck.
I hate that. I don't even want to. Oh, no. No.
That's crazy.
That's all you have.
Description of SCP-106. SCP-106 appears to be an elderly humanoid with a general appearance of advanced decomposition. This appearance may vary, but the rotting quality is observed in all forms. SCP-106 is not exceptionally agile and will remain motionless for days at a time, waiting for prey. 106 is also capable of scaling any vertical surface and can remain suspended upside down indefinitely. Whoa.
That's not great.
That's a nightmare.
Not a fan.
Nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Awkward laughs. When attacking, SCP-106 will attempt to incapacitate prey by damaging major organs, muscle groups, or tendons, then pull the disabled prey into its pocket dimension. SCP-106 appears to prefer human prey items between the ages of 10 and 25-year-old age bracket. SCP-106 causes a corrosion effect in all solid matter that it touches, engaging a physical breakdown in materials several seconds after contact.
Wow.
It is observed as rusting, rotting, cracking of materials, and the creation of a black mucus-like substance similar to the material coating of SCP-106. This effect is particularly detrimental to living tissue. It is assumed to be part of a pre-digestion action to help SCP-106 devour prey. It continues for 6 hours after contact, after which the effect will appear to burn out. SCP-106 is capable of passing through solid matter, leaving behind a large patch of its corrosive mucus, and it is able to vanish inside of solid matter, entering what is assumed to be the form of its pocket dimension. SCP-106 is then able to exit this dimension from any point connected into the initial entry point. So how is this containable?
That's a great question. Do they have anything on the containment of it?
Examples of entering the inner wall of a room and exiting the outer wall of that exact room. Entering a wall and exiting from the ceiling. This is unknown if it is the point of origin for 106 or a simple layer. Limited observation of this pocket dimension has shown it to be comprised of mostly halls and rooms with data expunged. Entry. This activity can continue for days, with some subject individuals being released for the express purpose of hunting. So it will capture somebody, put them into the pocket dimension, and then release them for fun to hunt.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. Corrosion damage on the initial recovery cell containment procedures have since been revised. Here's the revisions. I'm just going to cover this one because this is... Yeah?
There's a lot in those articles.
I know. I'm not doing the whole article.
Okay.
I'm just saying I'm going to cover this guy a little more since I have some stuff in front of me.
Go for it.
Okay.
You know all of them have links, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this one is really interesting.
Okay.
Want to look at the picture again, Devin?
No. Hate you. Cannot stand you.
That was mid-emergence from the wall, by the way.
Mucus.
Revision 11-8. No physical interaction with SCP-106 is allowed at any time. All physical interaction must be approved by no less than 2/3 vote from the 05 command. Any such interaction must be undertaken in AR2- maximum security sites after general non-essential staff evacuations. All staff, research, security class D, etc. must be evacuated. And any class Ds are to remain at least 60 meters away from all containment cell at all times, except in the event of a breach event. 106 is to be contained in a sealed container comprised of lead-lined steel. The container will be sealed with 40 layers of identical material. 40 layers of lead.
That's pretty serious.
Each layer separated by no less than 36 centimeters of empty space. Support struts between layers are to be randomly spaced. Container is to be remain suspended no less than 60 centimeters from any surface. Electromagnetic supports. That's how they keep it. That's how they keep it locked up.
Yeah, that's wild.
So, because it can anything that its container is touching, it could portal dimension out of it. But if it's
suspended
and it's 40 layers deep, it can't find its way through. That's crazy. Secondary containment area is also to be comprised of 6 spherical cells, each filled with various fluids of random assembly of surfaces and supports. Secondary containment is to be fitted with light systems capable of flooding the entire assembly with no less than 80,000 lumens of light instantly with no direct human involvement. Both containment areas are to remain under 24-hour surveillance. Any corrosion observed on any containment cell surfaces, staff members or other sites within 200 meters of SCP-106 are to report and be reported to the site security immediately. Well, that's what I wanted to know. It's just how the fuck they contain this thing.
And what's crazy is like in every single entry, they're all written this way. They're all very detailed on the actual containment of the. So when we went to go find the room one, I couldn't believe that they didn't have a detailed report on how they contained
weird.
it. Yeah,
maybe it's not containable. Maybe it's not contained. Maybe it's just quarantined off where it is.
Yeah, maybe. Because
that would make more sense.
Because most articles on that page are written the way that you just read that.
Right.
Like they're very detailed on that.
Apparently, they have reduced the general escape incidents by 43%.
Hey!
Good job.
Days since last escape.
Fuck. Days since last mass massacre.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
Get some of them.
What kind of fucking work office parties are they having?
Man. What's next?
I don't know. That was nutty. The next one is called The Hateful Star. It's also a Keter class, a K class. SCP K class. SCP-1548 was discovered at the Yerkes Observatory in Chicago in 1949, located 24 light years away from Earth. While at first presumed to be a star, further investigation discovered that it had periodic releases of bursts of radiation. From these radiation bursts, waves could be picked up by radio. The radio waves could be interpreted as Morse code messages. When translated, SCP-1548 was revealed to be sentient, describing sadistic messages involving the death and destruction of the human race. Over the course of the past several years, SCP-1548 was to be monitored, accelerating at a fast pace towards Earth, continuously transmitting hostile messages. SCP Foundation initially labeled 1548 as a Euclid classification, but later classified it as Keter. When the transmitted messages took more erodiate turns from these new messages, did the Foundation learn that 1548 was omniscient, aware of humanity, observing it, and knows almost everything about humanity, the Foundation, and can even predict the future. It can predict the future. This is a star.
It's a hateful star.
That is omniscient.
Yeah.
And aware.
And knows damn near everything about humanity. Furthermore, can predict the future.
And can move towards us at light speed?
Is that what it said?
Yes, it was moving towards Earth at a very fast rate.
That's not what we want.
It was monitored to be accelerating at a fast pace towards Earth, continuously transmitting hostile messages. Nope. All space observations are prohibited from observing SCP-1548 to prevent provoking it further.
Wow.
It was just doing all that shit because we were looking at it. That's how they contained it. We just stopped looking at it.
The way you said that shit.
So everybody go grab a telescope.
No. Don't do it.
No. Go look in the sky. Doesn't matter what direction. If we all do it, then we'll look at it.
There's 7 billion of us. Eventually, we'll point the telescope in the right direction.
Yep. Cool. We got a plan. I just try to bring the end of the world, I guess. All
stars.
Space, yeah, all space observations are prohibited from observing SCP-1548 to prevent provoking it further. Should an observation of 1548 take place, all observations will temporarily be placed under the control of the Foundation. Foundation is currently working on methods of neutralizing 1548 before it destroys the Earth. When the research will conclude, or the predicted deadline of the collision with 1548 will initiate, are kept classified by the Foundation. So it's still moving towards us.
Right.
Cool.
So we've already pissed it off. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, 1548 kept getting closer to Earth, and it is reversing direction. Kept getting closer to Earth. Its reversing direction caused the star to slowly collapse, and it slowly died out. It released one last transmission to the Foundation, saying that it doesn't want to die before disappearing completely.
Wow.
That's weird.
Well, that took care of itself.
I guess so.
Not so bad.
Poor thing.
I know, it was like, help!
It just needed love.
I know I wanted to kill you, but please, I don't want to die.
So it used up its energy moving itself through the cosmos trying to get to us.
That is just a great example as to why you shouldn't be a hater.
Damn right. Especially to humans.
Click the fucking like button.
Do it. Subscribe. We gotta remember to start saying that more.
Man.
Doorway to Nowhere, Keter class.
SCP-1548. Doorway to Nowhere. Class Keter. Presumed neutralized.
K class.
Whoa. The front door of SCP-1983-1, when open, appears to contain a spatial anomaly. Whoa. Neither matter nor light has been observed to exit the doorway, save for instance of SCP-1983-2, though the anomaly is exothermic. SCP-1983-1 is accessible through other entrances, including windows, the back door, and entrances cut into the back of SCP-1983. So there's back doors, there's windows, but you got to cut into it? What are you doing? However, the front room does not appear to exist inside the SCP-1983-1. Doors that should lead to the front room instead lead to other doors inside the building. Measurements of the inside and outside of SCP-1983-1 are inconsistent. Holes cut through the interior. Is this the longest one, you son of a bitch? Holes cut through the interior walls of SCP-1983-1. Holes cut through the interior walls of the SCP-1983-1 that should lead to the front room lead instead to the outside walls around the front of SCP-1983-1, but stop 3 meters on either side of the doorway. Attempts to drill into the front room of SCP-1983-1 from the outside have led to exposure of smaller portions of the anomaly, though instances of SCP-1983-2 have not been observed to exit them. So there's an entity, and then there's entities within the entities, which is why
it sounds like temporal displacement.
What? I don't know.
So it's a house, essentially, right?
Yeah, but there's stuff inside of it. Like there's other like that's why there's 1983-1 is like the building, and then there's -2 is like whatever's inside of it. Further attempts to breach the wall have been forbidden by 05-03. That's one of our dudes.
That's the head. That's the top.
Yeah,
top
the big
foundation.
dudes. Due to the possibility of allowing increased potential for instances of SCP-1983-2 to appear. So they're trying to stop the 1983-2s from spawning, I guess. And those creatures are bipedal creatures approximately 1.8 meters tall. They are vaguely humanoid and entirely black in color. They're highly aggressive.
Terrifying.
Yeah, not great. 1.8 meters, what is it, 2 is like 6 foot or something like that, so damn near 6 foot. They're highly aggressive and will engage any human on site. So again, we got another on site full of beef dude. When an instance of SCP-1983, yeah. When an instances of SCP-1983-2 meets a human, they extend an upper limb into the human's chest cavity without any apparent damage to skin or tissue.
Huh?
Yeah. Through unknown means, they then extract the heart, killing the human. Once it has acquired a human heart, the instances of SCP-1983-2 will return to SCP-1983-1. So they take the heart, and then they go back home. Great. Silver munitions fired while offering player is the only known method of killing SCP. So this is from a video game. SCP-1983-2, the precise form of the... No, this is... I said player, didn't I? It's prayer. Fuck. Silver munitions fired while offering prayer is the only known method of killing. So it's like a werewolf. You got to shoot it with a silver bullet. That's werewolves, right? So you got to shoot it with silver bullets and then pray is basically what they're saying, because otherwise
Spray and pray.
You're fucked.
Spray and pray.
Yeah, spray and pray. Once killed, the bodies of SCP-1983-2 appear to evaporate, leaving a small layer of sulfur. What?
Demons.
SCP-1983 was discovered after a series of mysterious deaths in the vicinity of Wyoming County. Foundation investigators encountered instances of SCP-1983-2 and were able to trace them back to SCP-1983-1, which is how they found it. Bizarre. If you live in Wyoming, look out for demons.
Wyoming, you're fucked. Let me see. I want to see a picture of these.
I don't.
We're gonna. Unfortunately, I could not find a picture.
That's great news.
Well, let me look online.
Well, that's okay. We got to end the episode anyway. We're overtime.
Probably. Bye. No, I'm going to look at this picture. Look up. Search the web. Images.
You're looking specifically for -2 is the one you're looking for, I think. If you want to see the creatures.
Uh-huh. 1983-2.
That's the creatures. The -1 is the house.
Oh.
Not particularly stoked about that. I'm glad I don't live in Wyoming. What class was that? Do they have that thing contained?
I think it's Keter.
That means they probably don't. Well, it just means that they have a lot of... Fuck that.
That's what aliens look like.
That's what I'm saying. If that one's written out, don't want to see it. Nope.
Oh, yeah. Question everything.
Oh my god.
Also, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification icon, and never miss another episode. And for all things Wolf Takes a Bite, go to GreatManMediaCo.com.
Mm-hmm.